All right, well, the day has finally come. We are through at Marietta. Okay, not 100%, but so here's the bunk beds. They pretty much take up the whole room, which we've left them scooted out because her dad's been here doing electrical and he's still got some covers to put on back there. So one of the only things we got left to do is get the slats and put in for the bunk beds, and we'll probably help her put the mattresses up, but bunk beds are basically done. So originally I had these coming on up, but she decided to cut them off, and it was probably the right decision. It makes the room look a little bit bigger, maybe, I don't know, but anyway. So if you'll recall, there was a door right here that led into that little bathroom. It was just not good. The toilet was sitting right here, and there was a vanity there you couldn't hardly walk through. So this is all new drywall here on this wall. We didn't do anything in the closets. We just sprayed the outside, and that's it. Painted all this paneling, which I hate, but is what it is. So by the way, I think the last video I had built this door. And then she was like, I don't know if that's enough storage for me, so can you do it over here too? So I had to do that. So this is all new drywall on this ceiling. We really should have done the whole room. I built this closet here to kind of enclose, which we didn't put a door on it because she just didn't want to buy a door, basically. So it's tight. Putting the wash machine in there is tight, but it can be done. Wash machine's been hooked up and works. Her dad's been here replacing plugs, so he's got to replace that and that. Everything that's not white is getting replaced. So we got this closet too. So she wanted me to pick up some shelving, so I picked this up, put this in there. Built these two shelves, which is basically nothing, but she just needs a place to store stuff, sheets and stuff like that. Did two shelves over here. These just joined. Now she should have plenty of room in there, I would think. Of course, we cased this opening out, which you've already seen this. I'm just kind of walking back through, but this was an old exterior door because this used to be the back porch, and it looked awful. And to do all this, I had to tear all that out. So this is nice and fresh and new. We put this chair rail up to cover the top of the paneling up. New crown, new drywall on this ceiling. We just finished a few minutes ago painting all these cabinets because there was some touch-up that needed to be done. We thought the paint that she bought to do this cabinet, which you've seen the video of me building this cabinet, we thought that this paint matched, but when we started touching up, it's like, well, I guess we got to do the whole cabinet now because it didn't match. So anyway, all the plumbing's hooked up. We put the dishwasher in today, put the refrigerator in today. The vent cover thing on the bottom, she wants to vacuum out under there, so I just left it off. She's actually going to pull the whole thing out, clean up under it, and clean the outside because it was pretty nasty. New stove, new hood. These cheap hoods from Lowe's, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. You got to reach up in here to get the switch. It's just, I don't know why they didn't put them out here. Anyway, it all works. This is all just leftover stuff, bunch of light fixtures that we took out. Like, I didn't know that she had this here, and I went ahead and bought one, stuff like that. So she just needs to sort through that, see what she can use later on, what needs to go back to Lowe's, all that stuff. So that's why this is all still a mess. So she's got this table she's going to try to put in here. She's already started stacking this room full of furniture and stuff. So these are mattresses, some couches and stuff like that. Let's see. Oh, all these transitions. I had to make all these transitions, which I was kind of concerned about because never made a transition before. but it really was easy. All it is basically you wrap it one side and then put 45s on each side. Done. This one was a little bit different because the floors were really close to the same height. But basically what I did, I basically resawed this down to like I can't remember what it was. It wasn't 3/8. It may have been like 5/16. And then I've got another strip glued under it, which I can't. It's glued down right now. I can't pull it up. So that was the only one that was a little bit different. But built this transition. This transition had to be wider because the floor under there was rotted, was full of nail holes, and it just didn't work out. And so the way we had to build the bathroom floor up, we had to have something here, and it had to be wide. So we stained it. We put it's oak because I wanted a hardwood because they're going to take a beating. We stained it first, just a stain called red oak, but it was way too red. It matched this old floor okay, but it didn't look good at all with that. So I picked up some ebony and we rubbed that on there, and it does pretty good. She's happy with it. I'm happy with it. So let's see, put this vanity in here. I built this vanity, built the doors and all that. Got that all installed. We got a cover plate in here because I had to change out the shower valve where the plumber didn't do it again. So put this mirror up, put the light fixture up, but she don't have enough bulbs here to put all the bulbs up. So well, I just saw a little touch up we need to do. So I had to take this PVC 1x right here. It's a 1x6. Drill a hole in the center of it and put it there to cover up the hole that I had to cut to put the shower. So the pipe that runs up from the valve to the shower was copper. No, it was galvanized. And by the time I put an adapter on it, it made this too low. So the hole was going to show. So I had to cut a hole in the wall here, cut that galvanized out, replace it with PVC, because really that's all I could get up there. So I had to put this in here to cover up that hole, and then this is as good as I can get it. I've got a couple of clamps on it. There really was nothing else I could do. So, and she's still got to clean this tub. I really hope it comes clean because you got a nasty tub, you're going to have a problem with an Airbnb. This room's been done for a while. All this was just paint in here. Really just paint in here. This wall's new because there was mold or mildew or something all over the backside of the drywall. So just took it out and redid it. We put these bypass doors. These are the two doors that were up in the closet in there. So and I just thought of one more thing we might have to do. They're just swinging there now. I've got to find some of the brackets that are made for the bypass doors, and I'll have to build them up and paint something to hold it up off the floor to keep those from swinging, because right now they fall off real easy. Let's see, this door here I had to cut down and remortise hinges, and because there was no door here. But I think I've already showed you this, but the toilet is in, working, needs to be cleaned. Of course, we did this shiplap wall. We all liked the nail hole look instead of trying to fill all those nail holes, so thank God Hunter was really happy he didn't have to fill all those nail holes. So this is a first. So she did this at another house she used to live in, is now an Airbnb. She did this there and liked it. Me personally, I mean, it turned out pretty good, but me personally, I would have just built a closet here. So we had no door. She said, "Can you turn that into a closet for me?" I said, "Sure." It's never done that before, but here you go. So an old 24-inch door. Built a little ceiling for it. It's got a little bench in it, and the bench is pretty sturdy. Somebody sits on it, I think they'll be okay. I wish nobody would sit on it just in case, but you know. More touch-up I just saw. We got to touch up. There's a line up there where we drew the line for where the stud's at. But anyway, I just put this crown around it. It just looked unfinished the way it was, and so I just decided to put a little crown there to cover up that edge, which I think really makes it actually look like something now. So once there's clothes and stuff hanging there, I guess it'll be okay. We probably need to touch up that base too. So anyway. These floors need a good cleaning. Other than that, this room was just a patch right here where this door was with a bathroom. There used to be a closet, and we made that bathroom bigger. Everything else is just paint. We painted all the doors. I originally painted this door hardware, and then decided I didn't like it. It was bleeding through yellow, and so we took some paint stripper and got all that off. Brandon did all that. Clean that off. Now they look way better. They're original to the house, so yeah. So that's about it. We are done. Her dad's got to come back and finish up some of the electrical. She's got to do a good cleaning and get her furniture in here and stuff, and that's just about it. This is let's see, it's May 19th, we started this January 1st or December 31st, one or the other, I can't remember. And, you know, of course, we had to pull off. We went and did some other jobs. We did Francis while we were pulled off of this one, waiting on roofers. The roofers finally showed up. Close to the time we were getting done with Francis, we jumped back over here on this right after that, and we're finally done. We've been here just about a month, I think. So I originally told her I thought it would take 2 months. This bathroom floor wound up being such a pain. I've got pictures, so I'll put them there, but we ripped the whole floor up. We should have ripped the tub and ripped everything out. I really wish we had now. But budget is always a big thing with her, so we were trying to do it as cheaply as we could, and really the right thing would have been to pull it all up. But it turned out fine. It's safe. It's not going anywhere, but looks great. I'm really happy with the vanity. Alright, that's pretty much all I got here. We'll probably be back. I've spotted a few touch-up spots we're going to do, so I'll come touch those up at some point. She'll probably find something else for me to do here as far as moving in and stuff, but we're basically through. We don't have to come here tomorrow, and we're all very happy. This is the type of work I want to be doing. It sucks being so constrained by budget all the time. If we had gutted this house, man, it would be so nice, and we could have done so many things different and better. But anyway, I'm rambling on. I'm ready to get out of here. Guys, I appreciate you watching. And I will catch you next time. All right, what's up? I'm in Marietta. We finished this thing last Thursday. Today is Tuesday, so we finished it, let's see, Tuesday, Monday, Sunday, Saturday. Yeah, so we finished this thing 4 days ago. So, she just called me. I had just gotten home. We were hanging another job today. Just gotten home. And she called me and said, we've got problems. So thankfully, it's not anything I did. Somehow or another, well, they were working here, her and her dad, putting in plugs or something. I don't really know what happened, but they tripped the GFCI that the refrigerator is plugged into. And all the ice that's been making in the ice trays melted and ran all out in the floor. And so now this, rather than pull this floor up, I'm deconstructing this cabinet, because if I can get this bottom piece up in one piece, I think we'll be okay. Even if I can't get this up, if I can get it without destroying the sides and everything, then we'll be okay, and I can redo that stuff so that we can try to get air to flow up under this floor to dry that water out, because it got soaked. It soaked through this quarter round And this quarter round just pegged out my moisture gauge. So anyway, that's not the call you want, but like I said, at least it wasn't something that I did. So when she first said we got problems, I was like, oh my God. Anyway, but I'm going to get busy tearing this stuff out. Okay, well, I got the cabinet deconstructed. I think it's going to be okay. I got some shims wedged up under the floor. She's going to get fans. I don't have any fans with me. They're all somewhere else. I don't even have a shop vac with me to clean this mess up, but I'll just let her know to bring back a shop vac or something, or she can probably just sweep it up, but whatever. This toe kick here is just completely soaked. So I don't think it was a lot of water, but it was enough water to cause mold problems. So anyway, now I got to find time to rebuild this cabinet. It shouldn't be that big of a deal, but it's never ending. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here. She's going to get fans and a dehumidifier. There's no real reason for me to stay around. She can clean this up and set up that stuff. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here and go get some supper because I'm starving. So we'll catch you guys next time.